Welcome back, everyone. We're about to get underway here. The challenge has been laid. Don't sing it, bring it. Centers are gliding into center, and you can feel the tension here in the building. The Snipers get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. And he lowers the boom there. Philadelphia's crossed the line and on the attack. Looks to set up at the point now. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Takes it into the slot. Philadelphia's got the puck in their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. And down he goes as the puck goes free. And now he moves it quickly to Franz. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. The Snipers have it from their own end. Takes the feed from the left side. Oh, that sounded like a car crash.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
The Snipers take it along the wall. The Gladiators have it now. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Pushes it across to Hurley. From the open ice, they gain the line. Feeds it over to Stroumboulopoulos. On the attack along the boards. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck. Fredericton's got control of it now from their own end. Into the corner of the attacking area. Moves the puck down low. And that's taken by the defense. Moves the puck to the attacking area. Penalty coming up here. Dubois has been nabbed for tripping.
Once the stick engages at the lower half of the leg or within the skates, you know it's going to be a tripping call.
Fredericton's won the defensive zone draw. Philadelphia's got the puck along the boards. Fires it! Fredericton's got possession while undermanned. Takes it to the net! Philadelphia's got the puck. Passes it to Stroumboulopoulos. Here's a chance! Oh, a clutch save!
Well, he's going to win the foot race to the net here, but he's got to have the courage to do it as well. He fights for the space to get the shot off. That's a high-danger scoring chance, just doesn't connect.
Poked away in the defensive end. The Snipers fail to capitalize on the power play. Both sides back to even strength. We are still tied.
Well, that power play really wasn't effective at all, James, and coach won't be happy. A lot of possession time, but it correlated to nothing. You have to create some motion and be quick to be able to open up seams and lanes to the net.
Franz plays it now. Cutting to the front of the net. Slides the puck over. Takes the feed at the point. Comes up with the stop.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Here in the back half of this period, we've still got zeros on the board. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. Takes a shot. Glove save made by Hischier.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Uses the force on that hit. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Takes a shot. That's not going to fool him. Philadelphia's got the puck in the defensive end. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. In the final moments of this period, Still scoreless in this one. Fredericton's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Here's a chance! Scores!
James, the goaltender's going to take a hard shot here. I thought he got square to the shooter, but unfortunately a little bit leaky as this one winds up in the back of the net.
Puck picked up in the open ice. The Snipers looking against the half wall. Sends it down low. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Dubois. And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. And loses possession after a solid hit. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. And the puck leaves the zone. Puts it on net. Dying seconds, and he makes the save. There's the end of period number one. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments. Welcome back, everybody. Cheryl is full of popcorn now as we get set for period number two. Second period is officially underway tonight. All right, Cheryl, let's get back to work here for a moment. We've already played a period in this one. What do you make of what you've seen?
Philadelphia's got to find a way to increase their power play efficiency in this game. They had opportunity in the first period, and they weren't able to convert, a reason they're trailing.
Here's a shot. Gets in front of it for the block. Passes it over. Denies him. Centering pass in front. He scores. What a play. Fredericton's dialed in here tonight. Now up by 2 in this second period.
Well, sometimes you can see and you can feel the energy of a team, and that's exactly what's happening right throughout the lineup right now. Goaltending all the way down the ice into the offensive zone. I mean, they have just put on a clinic in terms of their shots. They're finding the way to get pucks through to the net, and to be truthful, I'm surprised they only have 2.
The Snipers take possession in the defensive end. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Gives them a jolt with that hit. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Slides it across. Picked off. Trying to get back on the attack now.
Well, freeze frame this poke check, James, because coaches want to use this as an example. You can use it from grassroots right up. This is textbook poke check that turns a high danger chance into nothing.
Smart read by the defender to come up with it. And that slides right out to center ice. Oh, look at this. The Gladiators gain possession in their own end. Makes some space. Handles that one. The Snipers will play it in their own end. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And he's knocked off the puck there. Now a quick pass to Dubois. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
More than half the period left to play. Fredericton's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. Feeds it down low. And it's a quick pass to Hurley. Takes a shot, and he rings the post.
Fredericton's players on the bench are shaking their head. They can't believe that didn't go in. They thought they had extended the cushion to their lead, but unfortunately it hits the post and out.
Strombolopoulos explores his options behind the net. Picked up along the boards by Dubois. Brand setting up against the wall. Oh, and he misfires on that. That's intercepted. Here we go, odd-man rush. Back to the blue line. Off a stick. Here's an offensive chance. The Snipers played along the boards. Here's a chance behind the net. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone. Philadelphia's got possession of the puck. Fredericton's got control of the puck. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Gains the zone. Here's a pass to the middle. And that's stopped. Philadelphia's looking to break out of their own end. To the front. Excellent stick work on the play. Nice zone entry from the middle. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. Here's a shot. And there's a glove save on the play. Dubois lugging the puck. And they send it down the ice. Feeds it over. Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. There's a firm collision. To his teammate. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. Looking to make something happen along the boards. The Snipers gain control of the puck.
Franz is going to continue to fight through this shift, James, but there is something bothering him. He just doesn't look right.
Quick shot! Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down. And there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up. Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. Moment of truth for one team. Here we go. Third period is underway. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
Philadelphia is not going to be able to get back in this game if they sit on the perimeter and they continue to chase the game, James. They've got to be urgent on it. They got to hound pucks, and they got to get going north. But when they do, they have to have an attack mentality. They've been sitting back all game. They've been flat, and they're lucky. They're fortunate that they're still in this game.
The Gladiators win the draw here in the neutral zone. Fredericton's got the puck in their own end. Dishes it off. From behind the net. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. From the neutral zone now. Oh, they got thunderstruck.
Yeah, I love the way he encroaches on his opponent along the boards here. James just lined up perfectly and then is able to elicit that massive hit.
Tremendous reflexes as he makes the one-timer save. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Here's a shot. Oh, great save. Friends will play it from the side. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. Here's an odd man rush. Scores! And they're on the board here late.
Finally, late in the game, they're able to convert on some opportunities. Listen, if you're around the net long enough, you will finally get one.
Philadelphia's got to be feeling good about themselves now, making this a one-goal game.
Bench is up and stick taps all the way around, getting within 1 goal in the third period. You know how important this face-off is to get possession and start attacking in the O-zone.
Strombolopoulos scoops it up here inside the defensive zone. They go on the attack from the left side. Fredericton's got a hold of the puck now. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Good defensive stop with the poke check. The Snipers have it now. Here they come. Along the half wall with the puck. And he makes the easy save. Oh, that just sounded painful. From the point, looks to make something happen. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Back at the point, they set it up. And that's intercepted by Dubois. Across the line and on the attack. Dubois got it along the wing.
Friends, that's 2 goals in the game already, James. You know that he's playing with a ton of confidence, and he can feel and taste that third.
Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism.
Scores! It's in the back of the net. Fredericton's extended the lead to 2 goals now in this third period.
Oh, yeah, and it certainly changes the mindset. I think everyone can exhale with that 2-goal cushion now, but it's also about staying aggressive. Listen, if you have the puck, your opponent doesn't, and they can't be a threat.
Here's a shot from a tough position. Came up with the save on that play. Strombolopoulos works the puck in his own zone. The Snipers carried along the wall. Picks off the feed. Here he comes, in on the breakaway! He scores! Oh, wow, what a finish!
Well, I love that he used his speed and didn't slow down, James. And it's all about patience and composure, outweighing the goaltender, finding the room and burying it.
Fredericton's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
And he totally whiffs on that one. The Snipers move it in. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Stopped by the goaltender.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly.
Trying to shake loose. Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight. And when you're in tight, you run out of room and you run out of option as well. You got to find a way to get the puck to the net.
And that's offside, stopping the play.
Well, he's having a multiple-point game right now because of how dynamic he's been in the offensive zone. I mean, he's been all around the net. When he's got the puck on his stick, he's a shooting threat. But also, when he's off of the puck, he's getting to the right spots at the right time. And this is how you generate offense, and he's been doing it all game long.
Approaching the goaltender, gave him nothing as it hits the outside of the post and will play on.
Fredericton's been having their way with their opponent all night long. In the offensive zone, it's been all theirs. They've been directing traffic any which way they want and getting shots off at will.
Scores! And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net.
Fredericton's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
The Gladiators take possession here in the open ice. Shot! Oh, what a save in front! Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Getting a little physical there with that collision. Now listen to these fans. You know, tickets aren't cheap. They got a packed house, and I think everybody got their money's worth. Listen to them here. And it is all over with this one. Hard-fought victory in this ITHL Challenge, and I guess the lesson in short, Cheryl, don't sing it, bring it. And they brought it.
They brought it. They were ready for this game right from puck drop. A lot of urgency in their game, and they win the challenge.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, the gauntlet has been thrown down. The challenge laid. Who's up for it? Time to find out. Opening face-off is just seconds away. The Gladiators start with possession as we are now underway. Fredericton's on the attack. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Receives the pass. Oh, and he just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Sends it over to Franz. Moves it around along the half wall. And makes the save. What a steal in his own end. The Snipers played along the wing. Fredericton's got a hold of it along the wall. The Snipers have the puck now. Through pass ahead.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Handles the puck. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Stroumboulopoulos has the puck inside the defensive zone. Scrum along the wall. Philadelphia's got the puck. Looking for space inside the D zone. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Pass out front. Picked off in front. And he slides it quickly to Franz. Let's move to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. And he takes the pass. Sends it in front. And that shot's blocked. And that's poked away. Up along the wing. Passes it over. Huge steal in his own end. Stroumboulopoulos carries the puck in his own zone. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Trying to get it out of danger. And the officials are going to say play on here.
Well, that's some great speed to be able to catch up to the puck and keep that play alive.
Fredericton's playing it through center. Quick pass to Franz. Good hit. Philadelphia's got the puck. Forces the turnover. Philadelphia's moving it up the ice. Rocks him. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Well past the midway mark of this period. Still looking for our first goal. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. It's in the back of the net, but it's not going to count as the whistle goes before the puck went in. Stroumboulopoulos is going off for 2 minutes.
Well, the official was right there to make the tripping call, and it's a pretty easy one as the stick gets caught up in his opponent's skates.
Here inside the offensive end, takes the feed from along the boards. Oh, another great save right there. Puck moved back to the neutral zone. Dubois is going to play it against the half wall. Great positioning in the defensive end. Oh, the home team is reeling here inside the defensive zone, and the fans are nervous. And it's picked up by the defense. Taken along the wall. They've got it behind the net. And the puck finally exits the zone. A much-needed break for the defense. Slides it across.
Stroumboulopoulos is almost back in the play.
And he's able to handle that one. Oh, he came to bring the physicality tonight. And we'll reset things after that icing.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Late goings of this period. The game is still scoreless. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. And a great save!
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
And he makes the save with ease. Nice zone entry from the right side. Throws it in. The Gladiators have it behind the cage. Philadelphia's gained possession along the boards. Handles the pass. And a little body contact on that play. Strobolopolis has it in the defensive end. Sends the feed in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Dubois. Feeds it over. And they score. Fredericton's got to be feeling good about getting that goal here late in the first, Cheryl.
Yeah, I like the energy that they've created for their bench. Even before the goal, James, they started to pressure, and that's something that I noticed. There was a change late in the first.
Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment. Opening face-off here in this second period is about set to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on here. We played already a period. What do you make of this one?
Fredericton's got the one-goal lead after 20 minutes of play, James, because they're putting the puck to the net. When you get the majority of shots, chances are they're going to go in eventually.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. 1-0 the score. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Moves the pass in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. The Snipers move the puck in the defensive zone. Good stand-up hit on the play. Sends the pass down low. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Dubois. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. He grabs the puck here at the point. And he easily stops that one. Grabs the puck in the slot. And that's blocked from someone in front. Strobolopolis moves the puck. Moves it to the offensive zone. They gain the zone from the left side. Offside the call will get a reset.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional, certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
The Gladiators lead here in the second period, and they have been the more active team offensively. The Snipers get a hold of the draw. Rocked on the play. Quick feed down low.
Well, he's clearly banged up out there, James. He's trying to gut one out, no question about it, because he's staying in the play.
Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Oh, he throws down an intergalactic hit there.
Well, and they have to be keeping their heads up here. I mean, you know exactly what he's going to be doing when he gets on the ice. He's throwing a ton of hits so far.
Scoops up the puck here. And he can't hang on after that hit. Shot! And he snags that one with the glove. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
Let's have another look at that hit there, James. I mean, he looks shaken up.
Fredericton's been just savage in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in this second period. Philadelphia's won the draw. Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one.
Fredericton's taken a 2-0 lead here in the second.
It's been a real dominant performance tonight, and they've just thrown everything at the net. I think players want to pad their stats that they've been peppering the goalie.
Rocked him in the open ice. Shot! Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay. And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. Oh, look at the pass! Big time stop there. Pass it through! He scores! What a goal! Fredericton's got to be feeling good about their game tonight. I mean, they've just moved the puck around so effectively.
Yeah, they've gotten in the offensive zone because of their speed through the neutral zone. They've gotten good entries, and then their puck possession in the offensive zone. I mean, it's been so difficult to take it away. It's been a string on their stick. They've been evasive, they've been elusive, and they've driven the net when they should have.
And we're still only in period number 2. That's a solid hit. Fredericton's got a hold of it against the wall. Dubois taking it from his own end. Smart heads up play to intercept the pass. Fires it on net. How did he stop that one? Quick feed down low. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Dishes it off.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Loses the coverage there. Shot! An easy save by Hischier. With possession along the wall.
Philadelphia's had a tough time finding any momentum in this game. They're beaten in all areas of the ice, and you certainly don't want to look at the analytics in this one.
Breakaway! Oh, he put it off the pipe!
Well, he had the goaltender beat, James. Quick release, and it just goes off the post and out. That's an unlucky bounce.
And he coughs it up with the pass. Sends it into the offensive zone. Fredericton's got the puck along the wall. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Fires it! Denied by the goaltender.
Well, the goal light does not go on, and no one can believe it, James. We're going to have another look at it. Man, was that ever electric. This is unbelievable that he can get to this puck. You think it's in the net, and then he comes out of nowhere with a sprawling athletic save.
Fredericton's got it, and they're on the attack. Shot attempt completely fails on that. From center, they get into the attacking area. Takes a shot. Oh, great save and a beauty on the play.
Hischier's made a nice stop there, and that can be difficult to do, James. I mean, sometimes you get cold or you get lulled into a game where you've been in the offensive zone most of the time. So it's often about timely saves that makes the difference.
Welcome back. James Cebulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. It has certainly been a one-sided affair tonight, and we are underway in the third. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
I just had a gander at the bench, and the energy and the body language. I mean, they're defeated, James, and now they have to kill off another penalty, down a bunch of goals. It's a tough one.
Fredericton's won the faceoff. Here's a short pass to Dubois. Scores! Putting the power in power play.
Well, power play is most effective when you have multiple options. You keep your opponent guessing. That's exactly what they did, and they converted on it.
The Gladiators are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving and holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up.
Sometimes it's all working for you, James, and it's all working for him tonight. And you wish you could just circle these dates on the calendar and remember them and recall them when you're facing adversity, because everything seems to be working for him tonight. When it's on his stick, when it's off his stick, his shot, everything is looking good. A multiple-point effort in this one so far.
Fredericton's got the puck inside the offensive zone. And it gets a 1-2. Wow!
Man, James, he shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
Shuts him down. Moves it to Hurley. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. Here's it around. Oh, another big save. There's a hit on the play. Moves the puck. Solid check to slow him down. Here he is in close. Well, look at this, Cheryl. Here we go. The parade is officially underway.
It certainly is, and everyone in the building, you can hear the crowd just jeering with their frustration, including everyone on the bench, completely deflated right now.
A non-stop procession with the penalty box for the home team. And a great save!
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
There's another hit on the play.
He's going to feel terrible tomorrow, James. Over and over again, he's been throttled.
And they get the puck out of the danger zone. On the attack, they come down the right wing. And we'll get a breather here with offside to call.
Well, let's face it, James, you're getting blown out in a game. You're really trailing. It's deflating. It's very deflating. You don't know how to get back in it. So often, sometimes you just start hitting things, trying to physically engage yourself and seeing if you can spark something anywhere.
The Snipers get a hold of the puck off the draw. And they manage to clear it. Well, if they're going to do something with this man advantage, now's the time.
They don't have the luxury of time, James. They have to be urgent and get the puck up ice.
And he takes the dish.
Being on the power play is a privilege. Trust me, I know I was never on it, always on the PK. So for those players who didn't execute, yes, they had a comfortable lead, and some would say it's not a big deal, but to each and every one of them, it should be.
The Gladiators take it across the line. The Snipers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. And he turned that one aside. Fredericton's looking to break out of their own end. Broken up at center. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Oh, what a save! He gloved that one!
What an incredible glove save by the goaltender. I mean, he gets out to the top of his crease. He's challenging. He's saying, hey, try and beat me on this side.
Passes it over! Oh, quick save! Philadelphia's got possession of the puck. Fredericton's got control of it now from their own end. Stretch pass.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Big time stop. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Looks to set up along the point. Denies him on the one-timer. Thunderous collision in the corner. Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you gotta love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly.
And he elects to play the puck. And the puck clears the zone. Takes a shot. Fantastic save. Fredericton's got the puck along the boards. The Snipers take possession in the defensive end. Philadelphia's got the puck against the boards. Slides it across. He scores! Jumps on the rebound and buries it. Philadelphia's fan base watching, streaming, taking this one in wherever, probably wondering, where was this earlier?
Yeah, it's frustrating for an athlete when you know what you can play like, you know what your team can play like, and you just don't perform. But late in the game here, they need goals. They need a pile of them if they even want to have an opportunity to get their tender out of the net.
Sends it over to Franz. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck.
Hurley's trying to gut it out there, James. I mean, he looks injured. He's really laboring, but trying to put himself in a good position to get off the ice.
Big time stop there. Here he is with the backhander. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Here they come on the attack. On the backhand. Oh, a clutch save.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice, but to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
And he takes the feed. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Slides the puck down low, and that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. And they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. With authority. Here's an opportunity to get the puck out of their own end. Puts it on net. Scored! No! He saved it! Oh, wow!
He was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out. They score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
Well, this one's all over but the formalities, so they'll drop the puck one last time. And that will close the book on this one here tonight. Well, a fun seesaw affair on the ice here in this EASHL challenge, but look at those smiles on the bench tonight, Cheryl.
Yeah, a lot of fun out there. And there's more pressure in these games, James. You want to win the challenge. You want to find a way to have the bragging rights. And I thought they executed. They were urgent, and they were ready right from puck drop.